Hey, good morning, Ramon. Good morning, Team Steam. Here I am here today with Whitney. She's ready to give us some good picks here today. Lots of news here that happened yesterday, overnight, whatever you want to say. Woke up to, Otani maybe being sidelined here, looks like for the rest of the season. I don't know. Does this mean like Tommy John? What does it mean, Ramon? I mean, I'm not quite sure. Then you had Judge had a huge night, just totally crushed it. And then, of course, we crushed the WNBA here again. And then the biggest news of all, Ramon, is that today is my fantasy football draft. The time has finally come. So, you guys in the chat, I need some help. Who do I take? Who do I take?
Okay, yeah, help her.
Yeah.
Are you one, Mindy? Do you kind of, go? I mean, you can look at a few of the major sites with those top tier, guys, I'm talking about out there, and or do you try to formulate something to, at least, I guess you could actually
Yeah. So I do formulate something because I use RotoWire, right? I love their app for drafting because in our league we have these weird rules, right? So we get huge bonus points for long touchdowns, long receiving touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, big bonus points for 100 yards, 150 yards, that sort of thing. And with RotoWire, you can adjust all of those scoring points to make it specific to your league. So I really like that. And our league, of course, is quarterback heavy, so all the quarterbacks go right off the board quickly. The only thing is we draw for who gets number one pick at the draft. So I do not know my selection spot.
Boy, those are some really tricky things to maneuver for such a high roller league like you're in.
It is, yes. So, but it's the only league that I do. But again, it's like the only one that I really need to worry about because it's big dollars at the end of the year. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome to the morning steam, everybody. That's the Midwest premier sports handicapper Mindy Hahne. I'm Ramon Scott in Las Vegas. Yeah, bummer news with Shohei Otani. He came back. He played in the second game of doubleheader. He hit as a DH. He can do that. You can do that with a torn UCL ligament. And could it work out for the Angels? Could his price tag go down if he chooses not to have surgery? I would think if you choose to have surgery, you are, with TJ, ensuring a better future for your arm. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, when you fix these arms, yeah, it happens again sometimes. Some guys, happen a second time. You never could come back the second time, really. It's happened a few times, but you can name them on one hand with modest success. And as far as the, first time, he already had the tear or the sprain 5 years ago. And then, to get the tear, look, you can't, they always say it's only minor surgery if it's on somebody else. And I don't know how else you can look at it, but I'm sure he looks like the type of guy who wants to pitch. He wants to hit. You can't keep him out of the lineup. I mean, he's one of those type of guys, unbelievably, in today's era. Of course, he's from a different culture. So, bummer for Otani. We'll see him hit. Season's over. Go get it now. Don't hit anymore. I mean, okay, wait another week or two and really get taken out of the race, but go get that surgery if you want to. I don't know how it's going to affect that contract. Like I said, if you don't get the surgery, that might be the one that costs you the money, I think. And yeah, amazing Judge never had hit 3 home runs in a game. That seems unbelievable.
Yeah, a couple years ago when he was, going crazy.
But the Yankees did win. You went with them. I'm like, maybe this is the day. Later on, as the day progressed, I was like, well, I don't know. I don't think the Yankees. I was kind of want to go with the Yankees, and I just didn't. Just watch, but good for the Yankees.
Right.
That game, bummer for that outfielder. He really tweaked his leg there on that home run. We'll get to today's card. We have a short card. We got 4 WNBA though, so I think we can find something there. Yeah, you gave out the Sparks. I gave out the under. I kind of was thinking Phoenix might hang in the game, but
yeah, I did too.
Coach Rossi as well, I believe. So that was a big factor, and could have just listened to you. It was a runaway favorite when you saw that spread move. So we got to keep up on those injuries, but did stay under as well. So, all right, let's go over to Tony's. Let's say hello. Let's say hello.
Hello.
The most important part of the show. Was so into what you were saying, and want to say hi to everyone coming in because first here today, actually, surprise, surprise, it was Tucker Boy here today, and Ron Hahn, James Avery, here's TK with us today. Ron says he doesn't have any electric. He's just sitting there with a phone and coal. Or I don't know if it's coal, but hope everything's okay, Ron. Dang. I'd flip out when it goes off for a few hours. Dre Takia here today. People are filing in, ready to get those plays. Probably waiting for the WNBA. Blake, hello. Hey, Swag Shop, hello. Welcome.
Very
nice
swaggy.
I'd like to go to a swag shop.
Yeah. I could use some swag. Look at me. I'm pretty ordinary.
Is there a name for it? I'm starting to think that I might just not do this show and go start something called Swag Shop. A mall, or I see all the new Macy's. Have you seen it? Maybe Macy's isn't going to be a department store anymore. They're going to be like little boutique in the mall. Like you go and you have like Skechers store, and here's the Gap, and now it'll be like Macy's. It'll be just a little store.
Oh, okay.
And malls all over instead. That's the way it's like
get rid of overhead is what's happening, Ramon. Firing employees, get rid of space. There you go.
You gotta get rid of space, right? Because everybody buys online anyways, but you still want to have the shopping experience. You go to a little boutique store, right? When you go to a big store, you're not going to get help. When you go into a little boutique store, you're always going to get help by someone usually, right? Or get more of a little bit of an experience. I don't know. What am I talking about? Sports.
I got nothing.
Sport. Maybe I was trying to get Thomas Lewis give us some stock advice on Macy's. I don't know. Jamar Prampin is here today.
2 locks.
Crush.
What?
Yeah, Crush the Yankees were tired of losing. I'll get to it today. It is interesting what that line was. What the line is to nothing's changed. The Yankees have still lost. All these games. They just won one. Mindy, you're getting all the recommendations out there, but it's so tough. You don't want to be the one everybody laughs at, right? Or I don't know. I'm glad
they tightened all the parameters this year because we're just like a 10-person league, so we always were able to draft quite a bit, right? We drafted like 3 quarterbacks. Now they're backing it down, like you only get 2, so they're going to make it a little bit tougher on us. So we'll see how it goes.
Giovanni, hello. Today he thinks the Yankees can make a comeback.
Oh my goodness, that would be something. That would be like a League of Their Own type of deal. They'd make a movie about it.
Oh well, yeah. No, well, if they win 20-7,
Major League.
If they went on any kind of run to make the playoffs, it would just make things totally. It would flip the script.
Right.
So, everybody likes Eckler. I mean, I don't know where what his ADP is. You hear that? I mean, you know what I'm talking about? ADP, everybody. Hey. All right, Howard. Hey, good morning to Howard. Good morning to Kay. I'm not in a fantasy. I feel like I'm not one this is. I just say handicap is too much for me. I've done them. I do love daily fantasy, and I miss that so much. God,
that would be hard. That's what I think.
Oh, it's so awesome. I mean, and I really like it. I'm missing it big time here in Vegas. Gaming commission here. I don't know. Hey, Big Balla here. Hello. Thank you. Hey, great to have you on there. Did Big Balla have his avatar before? I don't know. Prince Moore, hello.
Yes, that's correct. That's the same one. Yeah.
Oh, we did have that one on there. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? That is a story actually we haven't covered yet. Is that they'll have to play Dodgers playing basically the equivalent of 5 doubleheaders in 2 days. Same amount of games, so I don't want to get too wrapped up in it, but still you have to use all those guys on one day. It doesn't make a difference, and they'll have to play the remaining. This will be going off in just a little less than 3 hours. Unless your book doesn't know what they're doing, you're gonna have, if you want to bet on that first game and watch it, you're gonna have to bet again with the score and the handicap all figured out. No real books carry over a bet into the next day. Maybe yours does, and hey, that's great if that's how it is. But and I'm gonna say it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that in general, the rule of thumb is that if your bet is not completed on it one day, on that day, it's void and will be a refund. So just in case any of you have that bet, maybe, like I said, maybe your book does do that, but I just want to remind you, because you might go waking up thinking, oh man, I've got the Dodgers here. No, you don't. That bet's over. Maybe go bet them again. It's 3-1 the score right now when they resume the game. Then after the regular game, they'll play I think it's scheduled for about 12:10. They do give them about 20 minutes, so 20 minutes after the game. Thomas Lewis, hey, there it is, Lucas Glover. I'll mention it here. It's my only play. Hello to Josh Lauer here today, coming over from the network. And Thomas Lewis.
Ladies that bet.
With my only golf pick this week, I'm going to take a chance with Lucas Glover here. Mindy, the golf tournament this week starts with a handicap. The best golfer in the world, Scotty Scheffler, gets a 2-stroke advantage on the rest of the field, and then they kind of have a guy at 8 under, 7 under, 6 under, a couple guys at 4 under. They give them a little handicap to play this week. So Lucas Glover coming in for us here. I think I'm giving him out here at 40-1, 45-1. Right around there. That's my only pick this week at the championship. All right, let's go down to overtonyspicks.com real quick, see who did what this week. A Big Baller says he's got his MGM carries his bets over. What state are you in also, Big Baller? I want to know that, because that also is a factor. So I do believe it's a factor. I don't want to say I know everything here, because that surprises me, just the fact that MGM
carried on. Look at mine. I didn't even look.
A widely respected book.
Let's see. What do I got?
All right. Over at TonySpicks.com. Let's take a look at the handicapper leaderboards while you check that out, Mindy. I was 4-2 yesterday for the best capper of the day. Thought I was going to be 5-1, but had a total get away from me there late on a premium. What was it? I'm trying to think here. Oh, Colorado and Tampa Bay. It was 5-3. Oh, it was only going to be a push. I won't complain. Hollywood Sam 3-0. Tim Irwin 1-0. Nathan Weatherly. Must have been a tough day for the cappers. Only 5 cappers showing a profit. Over the last 7 days, well, I'm at 67%. And Mindy and I are up 1,100 units as well. So I'm still holding my end of the bargain up. Mindy carried us for weeks. Let me do my share of the lifting here for a few days. We'll get Mindy on track here. She had a couple of winners yesterday in premium land. Mindy, Mets and Braves under. Mariners and White Sox under. You scored with premiums yesterday. I had the Miami Padres under, even though that was one of our team's team losses. I also had Giants and Phillies over as a premium. We had the Royals yesterday to get it done, right? Gave out the under on that one as my X play of the day. That's a social media site for anybody who doesn't know about that. And let's see. Oh, also I had a premium winner with the over in Minnesota and Milwaukee.
Perfect.
And also premium winner, Cincinnati Reds run line. We also had that Rockies run line yesterday. They ended up losing that game 6-5 after the Rays came back. Rockies led 5-3 going into the bottom of the 9th inning. So,
and right. Ramon, I did look, and my bet is still open.
Okay. Well, I think right now it just kind of proves me wrong. I'd say, look, if MGM, what book?
This would be DraftKings. It's fine.
Oh, just DraftKings. Okay. Well, hey, I'm old school. Maybe I don't have enough of these bets, or maybe I'm offshore. I don't know. So I'll just, let me just strike my comment from the record. Sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, actually.
No, that's not true.
Well, if anybody, any old
because that's normally how it was. I always thought like if you didn't finish it, but maybe there's like some sort of 24-hour rule or something.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Also, the game is called. I don't know if this is a factor. It's termed a suspended game. So they used to. I want to say how it worked before, but they'd go back and see, Crush also, his is still open. So I'll just strike my comment from the record. I must be behind the times, or I don't know if there's anybody.
I figured it would be gone too, but once Big Baller said that, I was like, hey, well, I'll check.
Okay, well, I'm going to be researching that certainly to see where I've gone wrong there with that rule, because like I said, maybe because it was suspended, or maybe I have my rules confused there. So, or maybe so many things have changed in betting, and I don't want to date myself here as over the hill. I'm trying to.
Oh, look what happened! Come here.
What's that?
The big dog. Josh was looking for the big dog, and here she is.
Maybe she knew that she was being called on screen to come in.
That's right. Oh, funny.
So, okay. Yeah, well, yeah. Right. Well, and that's the thing, Josh. I mean, now all these folks, now granted, the Dodgers are, so maybe you guys are all confident with your Dodger play or whatever, but here you don't have your starting pitcher anymore, and you're starting from scratch, and you're laying, what is it, $2, right? And now you're starting with a bullpen game. What if it was 1-1? What if you were losing 1-0? That's why that's there to protect you. So I am a little, like I said, I'm surprised, but maybe that's the way it is now with that, with just the way they want to do it. So, or maybe they want the liability. Maybe it's good. They're in a good position. Who knows? Okay.
Right.
Anyways, I'm leaving the thing up there on the screen too long, like I'm bragging about my last 7 days there. I'm hitting at 67%.
Of course you are.
If you guys are doing fine, no problem. But Mindy and I are about to give you a bunch of free winners. We're 32-19 here on the show. That's our record on this show. Well, and Tuesday, don't forget. But Sean Dinwiddie, 8-1. I want to shout him out. Tony's on the leaderboard here as well. Ralph Raymond as well. Over the last 30 days, Mindy, it's you and I, our morning steam team. We are up nearly 2,000 units over the last 30 days. We'll get it today. Let's do it with this short card. And I'm right there also, like I said, holding up my share of the bargain with Mindy at plus 1430. Tony T plus a nickel as well. All right. Don't forget, go to tonyspicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages. Mindy and I are about to give you a bunch of free winners. But please, if you want a few extra in your pocket, they're our best plays. We're not here just doling out a billion plays. We do this show to give out a bunch of plays. And hey, hopefully our record will be good today, and we'll get those. But we pick every game. It's tough, right? Especially when you got one of these double headers, this Dodger game. All right, Mindy.
All right.
This second Dodger game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how did they do that? Because they put, I swear, it said one game at 12:10 and the other one at 1:10.
They're going to resume play today at 11:10 your time.
Yeah, because I was giving you Eastern. Yeah.
Yeah, and the next game will be moved, I believe, until 2:10 your time.
Gotcha.
But like I said, I don't think they necessarily keep that solid. I think they're just going to go with the old. If it ends early, I do believe it will be 20 minutes after or 30. Sometimes they end the game and then set the game time again. It's not official that it's necessarily going to be 2:10 Central Time, but that's a target time. So, and their line's out on that second game as well, I believe. So we'll get to it here. Let's start the show. Got 80 of you here. Thank you so much, Big Baller. Thank you for the comments there. All right. Just a short one here, Mindy, today. We'll start with the Nationals and the Yankees. So here's what I'm talking about. I'm going to update the line, too, because the Yankees have been hit pretty hard here. I always give you these lines that are typed in anywhere 90 minutes to 2 hours before the show. I wake up, I study, I write all my notes out, type in the line. Here we are just a couple hours later, a little short of 2 hours. This line is now Yankees 205, 8.5 over 20. So, and I will list the Nationals pitcher, of course, is Patrick Corbin. I'm not slighting him because it's Patrick Corbin. We've talked about him actually maybe doing better than people talk him down. But what's other than one victory, what's changed, Mindy? Yesterday, the Yankees, remember I said, or I said on another show or a chat room, if the Yankees, remember, because they were only about $1.40 yesterday, $1.45 in that game, right? If they weren't on that losing streak and the Nationals weren't playing some of their best ball, it might have been, Yankees $2, but they're on this massive losing streak, so the line goes all the way down. You can have the Yankees at as cheap as you can, and now you have King pitching, very inexperienced, certainly, and still going up against this Nationals team that's been playing well. So it just looks bizarre that all of a sudden they win one game, Judge hits 3 homers, and they put him at Yankees at $2.
Yeah, right. Because I kind of, I feel like I don't know much about, King and his 31 innings pitched here at home, 4.26 ERA, only gives up a 2.95 slugging. But I think it mostly will be a bullpen game. And with that, I mean, you have the best bullpen out here in the majors. So perhaps that's some of the reason maybe for the numbers. I don't know. Judge getting hot. Again, Corbin, I think, has been better as he's gone. I'm actually just going to go ahead and take the under here in this game. I think, again, if it's going to be this bullpen game for the Yankees or King goes, additional innings with that low slugging percentage, a Washington team that doesn't hit, overly great. So I'm going to go ahead and take the under.
All right, Mindy, going with the under here in this one. Michael King, the 28-year-old. He's had his share of innings this season. He's had 1 start. Also has 6 saves, so he's done a decent job in there. He's got a 3.26 ERA, 1.17 the whip. So King has been fine. But it just feels like, and I think this is a poignant comment, and I'm not ever going to look, one of our best commenters, Big Baller, loves the home run for Judge today since he hit 3 yesterday for the first. Yes, I mean, you would think if I'm Mr. Bookmaker, I'm putting the highest price I've ever had on Judge today.
Yeah, because the ball is looking about this big right now.
Right, you tell me what the price is normally. And but again, maybe the price doesn't matter. Maybe if they could jack it up to even money or something, and he'd be like, I don't care. Well, he's going to do it. Was awesome to see that though, to have him hit those homers yesterday. Let's see if we got some plays here. Mindy says she likes the under in this one, and boy, at 8.5, right? Definitely not maybe not the best price. I don't know if you're I don't say Big Baller, he's talking about, but if you feel like, Judge probably, I don't know, it does a day game too. I don't want to say anything. That he won't hit it right. He won't hit it. Come on. He had 3 yesterday.
That's what I'm going to say. He's not going to hit another one today. I don't think it's a big extended streak.
The 3 home run club. So, kind of a elite club in a way. I mean, a lot of people, there's a lot of hitters that have.
They may just intentionally not pitch to him today. I mean, it could just go that way, right? I mean,
shouldn't be pitched to him anyway.
I sign up for the home run prop myself.
All right. Well, Reggie Jackson, 3 home runs in the World Series on 3 consecutive at bats against the Dodgers. Reggie Jackson has just hit his 3rd home run of the game. Rookie Bob Welch was getting a sprained neck watching those home runs. It looks like some Yankees support here. I'm on the Nats on the run line for sure. For sure I am.
For sure.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yanks are money makers here. Mindy says go under the 8.5. I might join you if it was because 9. It was mostly 9. I really think it's just gone to 8.5 here. I'm still, wow. Let me see something here interesting. Let me go to the screen here. I think this one's actually on the move even more. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. There is some 9s out there actually still. Mindy, I think DraftKings is hanging a 9 currently. So I think you can get 9. Don't you could ignore my little number up there with the 8.5 over. Maybe I could go with you, but I don't know. I think my baby judge on home run. Big baller. See, now here's big ball. Look, I'm a big baller, and you'll get you'll get better increased odds on this, but a non-correlated parlay with the under and Judge did a homer. I mean, obviously you're going to have to with Judge hitting homer, that's guaranteeing 1 run there. So I know you know that, but hopefully that just makes sure the odds do feel correct because you do want them to offer a little bit better set of odds for that type of proposition because of the fact that when he hits a home run, that's going to add to the score. So, all right. I could now, you know what, Mike? I don't know. The Yankees season is they need. We'll see. I'm going to even take a peek right now, see if any news has come out. But look, they still think they can win a bunch of games. You guys think they can win a bunch of games, and everybody's coming to the park today to see Aaron Judge bat, I would think. I hope they get the word out there if they are going to bench him plenty early because this is a day game and everybody's going to want to see him today. Hey, I want to welcome here to Don and Summer. Probably not going to share the link, but
I was like, if I could share my YouTube link, then I'll share your link.
I didn't even know that I was going to say that. I just saw the name and I thought that was neat. And then I'm like, oh, no, don't put that on screen. No problem. All right, I think you guys are done on this one. Mindy and I, yeah, Mindy's on the under. I'll take the Nationals. I was going premium on that one. Nationals are money. The Rockies and the Rays. Oh, tough break for the Rockies. They had it, man. They played so well in that game and let the Rays come back and win. Bummer. But the Rays needed it. Certainly, they need all of them. Rays here, they're 225, 8.5 over 15 in this one.
Oh, just a second. I'm writing them back. Hold on.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, no problem. I'll cover it a little bit here if you want with the Rays. So, yeah, they ended up going to extra innings 5-5. Rays end up winning in extra innings 6-5. The Rays were clutch. They need to win these games. Certainly here down the stretch. This will be a bullpen game for the Rays, Mindy.
Yeah. I kind of felt like yesterday was going to be my day there with the old Rockies. Today I'm going to take the Rays. I'll take them on the run line in this bullpen game. I kind of feel like after yesterday, might not go so swiftly here today. For the Colorado Rockies there. So let's just go ahead and take the Rays -1.5 here.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you with a run line. It's okay. I'll do it. We went with the Rockies run line. Yes. Pardon me, Mindy. I'm so sorry. We went with the Rockies run line yesterday and got it done. And I don't know, today, look, the Rays they're back maybe a little bit anyway. They've won 8 of their last 11. Colorado has lost 18 of their last 28. See if the chat's involved in this game.
See what we got.
And here is, hey, us both, right? Okay, here's the Rays for Crush. Dre says go over. Thomas says go over. Jamar's on the over. Beanie Man's on the Rays. Big Baller says let's lay that run line. So does Takia. And I think it's fine. What's the price here? We're getting minus $1.15. That's fine.
It's not terrible.
Take him today here. Rays 42 and 22. At home, Colorado 20 and 45 on the road. That's bad. That's not a 1.5 run difference. I don't know what is. Both teams have been going over solidly of late, Mindy. The Colorado Rockies have gone over in 9 of their last 10. The Rays have gone over in 9 of their last 11. So Big Baller likes the over, and he likes it big. He likes them by 5 runs. That's a 5. That's a lot. That's a premium play.
There's your lock. There's your lock.
We call him the business. The Red Sox and the Astros. Yeah, the Red Sox. Look, I never was watching that game. I was never feeling too confident with the Astros yesterday when I was watching that game, playing in that poker tournament. Kind of busted out in the middle of the pack in that Mindy. Didn't play too well. Anyways, the Astros here, $1.25. Maybe it's going down a little bit, showing the totals about 9 flat. Move could be on the Red Sox here a little bit.
Yeah, probably, I guess, because they came back and got that game last night. Just got over the total and such too there. But for me, I think I'm going to go with France today. I'll take him here, or I'll take the Astros minus 130 there. I just feel like he's been pitching better at home here. 3.52 ERA, 2.75 overall. Should be a pretty good matchup here in this one. Plus, again, Astros, I think right now do have the bats that are on fire. So going to go ahead and take the Astros here.
All right, Mindy on Houston here with France at home, $1.20, $1.25, pretty reasonable favorite here in this one. I like both these guys. Both these guys pretty decent as far as getting it done. So, but with that total at 9, and just kind of seeing what happened late yesterday in the game. Red Sox have now gone over in 7 straight games, and the Astros have gone under in just 4 of their last 16. Both these starting pitchers have been sharp. I'm going to go over in this game. I think both teams' bats are performing well. And even at 9, I'm going to go over. It probably was going to be a premium. I'm not. So like I said, I was pretty upset yesterday because I thought I wanted that game for us, and maybe I'm feeling the old recency bias here. I'm glad you don't. So let's see. Crush is on the Sox. TK has a parlay with that's with the other 2 previous games, but that's okay. Kong, nice to see. I know you did well, and I think you did well, Kongs. Did you win? Or I think Kong's Clips was there I thought in the final 3. I got a little. I was doing some high school coverage, and I kind of lost track of the tournament. Kong, I thought you did well. Maybe let me know. Takia's on the Astros in this one. So is Thomas Lewis. Speedy Man going under. Jamar says, give me the over and a Yurfie. That's the kind of correlation that I like to see. France is allowed a run in 4 of 17 innings. Bello is allowed a run in 5 of 21 innings. That's modestly good for a Yurfie, I would say. Over here for Big Balla. And Dre's going under, however. Mindy's on the Astros, and I'm on the over. We have the Blue Jays and the Orioles. Oh, boy. That was yesterday's game between these 2, Mindy. We saw the scratch. The Orioles countered with Kramer. I think the thinking was, I was surprised that the line didn't move more in the Orioles' favor after we went off the air. I gave out the Blue Jays. Stuck with, I'm just talking about in general because I think Kramer was a big upgrade. Remember, I've talked about the pitching situations where when you want to specify action and whatnot. So, when you go from the upgrade that they made to Kramer yesterday, I would thought the game would have moved in the Orioles' favor a little bit. Now, Kevin Gaugh's been very, very good. The line didn't really move there, and I'm not going to say I like the Orioles at all after that. I'm just commenting on the fact that I thought the line should have moved and it didn't. Anyways, here you go. Berrios against Gibson. This one is nearly a pick. I'm showing that maybe the Blue Jays are just starting to inch ahead as the favorite here. It's close. The total is 8.5 over 25. The total's going up.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go with Gibson and the Orioles here. I like Berrios. He's been pitching well, but he does give up that high slugging percentage, right? The 500 slugging percentage. Also gives up 3.1 walks per game, 1 home run per game there as well on average. Again, I like how I think the Orioles are pretty scary offense, and I think at any time they can go ahead and take those opportunities with runners on. So I'm going to go Orioles here today.
All right, Mindy on the Orioles here in this one at I pick them. Maybe she can get a little better price but it does. It's not. I don't think it's going to move very heavily off of this unless some really sharp money comes in. Feels like it's going to end up around a pick 'em here today. We'll see what the chat has to say. Then I'll make a selection. Maybe I'll agree. Let's take a look. Blue Jays and the Orioles from the chat. It's going to be Dre says, let's go. He's fired up for the game. That feels like to me. Takia's on the O's. I know you guys are going to be on the O's here. Yep. Big Baller liked him yesterday. And, but I don't, and by the time that show came on, that move, as soon as we clicked off the air, I said, Mindy, the Orioles have changed their pitcher just now as we were getting off the air. Under here for Jamar, Oriole, Bionic on the Orioles, Thomas Lewis on the Orioles, Beanie Man on the Orioles. You guys are on the Orioles. I'm not going to be with you guys. I might be. You with me, Mindy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
I thought it was you.
It did. It was. My internet cut out there for a second. Okay. Weather's fine here today. That was just
good.
Okay.
Just glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I gotta sneeze.
Blue Jays over. S under TK. Not sure what's going on there. Crush. There we go. Maybe that's what TK is saying. O's money line. Blue Jays O's under O's money line. Got it, TK. I can read now. I'm not totally. Crush says kind of likes the Blue Jays. What happened to the? I mean, Mike, what happened? I mean, you maybe maybe you just joined us. It was a great home. The guy got hit by the pitch and then hits a home run next pitch. You love that. But watching the game, I never felt comfortable. I got to tell you, I was watching it because I wanted that win yesterday. But I was, I don't know. Did anybody play the Red Sox live? Because it felt like, I don't know. It didn't feel like the Astros were going to be able to hang on. That's all. So we were on them. Yeah, we went 3-4 yesterday. Good to see you, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. All right. And Mindy on the Orioles. Oh, boy. Even both lines are so close for me, I got to be honest. I don't think I have anything on this game yet. So I'll take the over. Take the over here at 8. Make sure I get this 8.5 because, boy, I mean, my numbers really say about that anyways. I don't really have a pick here. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. Oh, no doubt. I mean, Big Baller talking about it, and I've been all over this Toronto under streak. It is massive, no doubt. Right now, it's 31 of the last 42 games having gone under with Toronto. But Orioles have been producing some runs. They're at home. While Mindy likes them, so I'll take the over here at 8.5. I have a feeling it's going to be 9. I have a feeling it's going to be 5-4 Orioles. Exact score prediction from Ramon Scott: 5-4 Orioles. Okay, Law Dog, he's alive. His Dodger ticket is still alive. You know what? It's funny, Mindy, because the way I was talking about it, I don't know what I'm talking about, but quite actually, if the game did adhere to those old rules, Law Dog would have already cashed his ticket, and he would have won. If it's a parlay, I guess he would have only won maybe $400 or $500, but he would have won, and his ticket would have been dead. But he's alive for $1,100 7-teamer here.
Hedge it.
I guess if that was the price, I don't know what the price. Could have been some money lines. I'm just talking numbers. I'm just talking. All right. So I'll take the over. Trout. I don't want to go there on Trout just yet. Rangers and Twins with Hahne going up against Lopez here. Mindy, Lopez is favored. He's $1.20, and the total 8/25.
Well, let's see what we got here today, Ramon, with these two. What's that?
We need a play.
We need a play, huh? That's what you're saying? I have to try to
look at what I'm thinking. Look at what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I feel like the Rangers are just not playing good baseball right now. I think the Twins are, one of those that got to stay in contention here. They got to keep winning. I'm going to go ahead and take the Twins here today. I think we got a little bit better pitcher here with the Twins. I know Hahne's been okay. But yeah, Lopez has been pretty incredible. I'll take him.
Pretty awesome. He's been pretty awesome. This is a guy I want to get on right now. When kind of Minnesota was kind of like in a situation where people are kind of, maybe, and they're not all that. They're just Minnesota. They're, going to back into the division or whatever. That's fine. Can only play in your little division. Whoever invented divisions, back when they rode trains and everything and you couldn't get across the country in a few hours or whatever. I get it. It does save a little bit of money. But anyways, got to go Lopez, 0.36 ERA, 4-0 in his last 4 starts. Been terrific. Twins are also 7-2 for all their mediocrity, 7-2 with Lopez's last 9 starts. So they've lost 3 of 4, but Texas has lost 6 in a row again. Why does Texas go through these streaks? It's not the sign of a champion necessarily, and I know that Texas fans really feeling a bit uncomfortable the way these things are going. Hahne on the road, I don't know, the splits are good, obviously, but I'm going to agree with you here, Mindy. In fact, I don't know. I think the offense is actually going to carry in this one, even though the stats would probably point to this being a pitcher's duel. If they're going to hang an 8 there, I might end up on the over, but we'll take the Twins as our first play. I hope it's not our only play.
It's our second play. We got the Rays. We got the Rays as well.
Oh, Rays run line. Okay.
We got 2. Panicking. You should be happy now that you're
it's a short card. We got our WNBA. I hope we've actually not been totally together. We've been together. I've kind of blown. You've given me a winner, and then I come in on the other win. Usually on the total of the whatever. It's like we've been winning.
No matter what we give out.
Yeah. All right. Twins here for Bionic. Dre on the under. And Big Baller says he likes it at no chance. I don't think. And under 9. Yes. So under 9. I mean, that's got to be, I would think, minus 140, 145. I mean, I know there are a lot of 8.5s out there right now, but those are juiced to the under for sure, right? I mean, I'm showing DraftKings 8.5 under 15, Bovada 8.5 under 15, South Point 8.5 under 15. So you're gonna pay some tax there to get that 9. But hey, I'd do it too, Big Baller. You want to win these bets, don't you? We don't want to be sitting there in the game, lands on 9 and we end up losing on 8.5 or whatever. Okay. And did I miss some game? Did I miss some? Is that what Chiquia's saying? I could have missed some games here.
No, we kind of talked about the Dodgers.
Oh,
game.
The Cubs and the Pirates. I think she definitely means here. And the other, and the second, and the Dodger game. Sure. Okay, let's go back to those a little bit. I think we can manage that. I didn't mean to forget about the Dodgers. I just was thinking of that first game.
Yeah, so, I kind of felt like we kind of covered it, there. It's it's already starting and they're going to use the bullpen.
Okay. No, they're playing another game, right? I didn't know. Did you make a pick?
No. What I'm saying is I thought she was talking about the first game. I was like, well, we had already talked about that one sitting out there suspended. So I thought what.
I think the thinking is that, it's not on the board. The second game isn't on the board yet.
Right.
But we have seen a line out there. I think it's like a Dodgers $1.25. Maybe it's going to be Ryan Pepio going up against Williams for the Guardians. So did you look at this game at all?
Not really. That's what I saw. I just kind of pulled a couple ERAs. That was pretty much about all of the information I had on it. There isn't really too much to go by. So again, one of those, if it's like the spot that I'm in to make a pick, I always, usually go with that under for game 2, basically.
All right. Well, if you want to go under, I'm willing to go under. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know what's going to happen in game 1. I know everybody's stressed out about these, the pitching situation here, but It is a Guardians game after all. So we'll talk about it, but I don't think there's much we can handicap. Like we said, we already know that the first game, you're right. It's going to be in a couple of hours here. They're going to resume that game 1 and then get into this game 2. But if you want to take the under, Mindy, I'll go under 9.
Well, let's just take the under. Come
on. It might even be, look at that price on the, I don't know, might be. I think that price on the Dodgers, I'm showing right now that I showing $1.33, $1 $1.40. So let me get that off screen. I'm sure you're going to be laying more with the Dodgers. I don't know where I got that one. I'll put the worst line up there. I think that's going to be at least right here, but I don't know. I know there were $2 with Kershaw or whatever, but I'll take the under. It's Cleveland. It's a Guardians game. I want the under. Of course, I want the under.
All right.
Guardians have now gone under in 6 of their last 7. Dodgers have gone under in 10 of their last 13. Remember the other game? It's 3-1. I think it's the third inning. I'm not even.
First inning, right?
Oh, is it the first inning?
Yeah. So I wasn't feeling real good about that under I got sitting out there.
Yeah, you wish they voided the ticket.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Did anybody comment in the chat on it?
No, sorry, not really.
Cubs games. Yeah, I got you.
The under.
I'm so honored actually that Chiquia. We would have caught it. Maybe we wouldn't have. I don't know. We've not missed any games ever but for Chiquia, I don't know. She probably has her. I don't know. Does she have the rotation up there? Is she looking at her phone? I don't know. But I'm just so impressed that Chiquia is the one. And I shouldn't be because she's a woman. That's all we need. Right. That's the only reason why she's got the rotation order going, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love Chiquia's here every day. Okay, yeah. So let me get that other game up there because I would have probably blown right over it with the Cubs because this also does not have a line currently, Mindy, with the Cubs because it's going to be. I think it's going to be steal for sure. It feels like for the Cubs, $1.65 or so on the road here at the Pirates, and pretty sure this will be Jackson going. We've seen him open a couple of games already. That feels like a bullpen game here for the Pirates. Keller was listed, but I think that's a no-go in this one. They're listing as undecided. Do you have anything on this?
Well, I have that Steele's been pretty good. I think he's won his last 6 starts, something like that.
10-1 in his last 11, Mindy.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's even a bigger scope than I thought. Yeah. But Chicago's won, what, 4 of 6 now? Pittsburgh's lost 14 of 20. I'll be on the Cubs. Do we have a line on that one?
Yeah. Let me see if I can pop it up here. I'm going to go with about $1.65. This one, I definitely don't have it.
That's good, because I didn't know if I needed to take a run line or not. I'll take minus 165 with the Cubs.
If anybody sees a book out there with a line,
ding, ding, ding. Oh, Ramon. Are you going to come back? I can hear you a little bit. Keep going. I think it's trying to come back. There it goes. I think you're catching up.
Up there.
I don't know if Ramon is stuck or not. I thought he was going to try to come back. Oh, maybe. Stuck? Officially stuck, do we think? Ramon, I think you keep getting stuck a little bit, but then I can hear you trying to come back and forth. So I don't know if you should go out and come back in and, try it that way, perhaps. Well, let's see. Should we go on to the next game, perhaps? I don't know if we should or not, because I'm not sure if he's going to come right back as soon as I get started. But otherwise, what do we have? I'll probably have to take a look here and see what the line is, because I always count on Ramon so much to help me out here. So what's the next one up? White Sox and Athletics. What do we have? Oh, there he goes. So he's going to come back in. There he is.
Oh God, I'm about to go on my phone to talk to you.
Well, it was kind of like I could hear you trying to come through. Like it was like, bump, bump, bump. I thought
oh God, you guys didn't hear me cussing and stuff. I hope.
No, we didn't hear anything.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I was just trying to maybe get to the next game, and then I was like, well, hey, I don't even have the line out here, so I have to go grab it because I was.
Let me show everybody on the Cubs here. I didn't make a pick yet. And thank you for covering for definitely. Thanks, Josh. A big baller's got a big play here. Yeah, I might be stressing out this computer a little bit. I might have to bring in the old new laptop over here. Let's see.
Get a new computer, Ramon?
Well, I want to get maybe just a little bit better equipment over here, but we'll see. Josh is on the Cubs. A lot of you on the Cubs. Let me catch up here to what I was saying about the game, because I wasn't what it was I wasn't sure, right, about what was going to happen here because I thought it was the spot was for Keller today here, but I think he's going to pitch on Friday. So Andre Jackson gets the start in this one, and think he can go a little bit here. I think he is. Maybe I could check his stats. He does go a little bit deep, if I'm not mistaken. Oh boy, everything's messed up in my computer now after that episode. A couple of starts, yeah. So a couple of starts. He has 2 saves as well. I wouldn't say he can go too deep here. We've talked about him a little bit, making some starts. So let me get the play ready here with you. All my notes on my phone, where I've got the streaming service up now. Okay. Wow, Cubs minus $1.65 in this one. All right, Mindy. We're taking the money line. I'll take the money line with you.
We'll take the money line. All right. Play number 4.
Just because I'm going to panic. Just because I'm in a panic, like a bad sports better. TK is on the Cubs. Nathan's on the Cubs. Thank you guys. Thanks for putting up with me there. Let's get this over with here. Athletics and White Sox. In this one,
Josh had said this is his play of the day with a super lappy emoji.
What game?
This is his game of the day, the White Sox Athletics with a super funny face emoji.
Oh, who is that? Who's got that one?
Josh Fowler. Lauer. Josh Lauer. Okay. Yeah. Game of the day, White Sox Oakland.
I think that's that is a laughing, like he's kidding.
It is a laughing, yes. He's not really excited about this one.
All right. Well I don't know. Kenny Waldachuk here. The White Sox are $1.45 or so. It's actually going down. $1.35. You're getting a massive bargain here on the White Sox today. The White Sox are down to minus $1.35 at some spots, and the total here is 9.5 over minus 125.
Well, I was not really gonna take the White Sox at minus 150, but I think I'll take the White Sox at minus 130. I mean, you have the better pitcher here on the mound. Waldachuk is terrible. He's lost his last 3 games there, and you have the White Sox that can prove that they can hit the ball around here a little bit. Otherwise I was probably leaning maybe lots of runs, lots of hits, but I'm gonna go ahead and go White Sox here in this one. Change my mind.
Mindy says take the White Sox. Yeah, minus $1.35. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, probably even. That might even things up for me. I don't know if it's ready to put me on the White Sox just yet in this game, even though they're at home. Yeah, Waldachuk. Bad numbers. Schultens has a 5 ERA, though. He's 0-3 in his last 4 starts. The White Sox have won just 5 of his last 6. They've lost 8 of their last 11. So I don't know. What can you say about these two teams? I mean, they're all losing statistics. I'll go. You were saying maybe you thought they'd get some. I don't think so. I'm going to go under my play right here, under 9.5. I think they'll even go to 10. Probably can find 10, and I'm going to go under 10. And at least, even if it's $1.25, I'm going to go under 10 runs here in this one. But we'll go 9.5 on the screen. I'll buy it to 10 probably. That's the thing about totals, if you will, and shopping for totals. And Mindy, you've mastered the totals. I mean, it's part of your secret to your success in baseball. Mine as well. And there's a big difference between the number 9.5, between a game. Look at this, like 9.5 or 10, right? Because at 9.5, you can get to 10. At 10, you have to get to 11. And that goes for any number. But again, and it works the other way too. So it's always interesting.
You can get it at 9 and then, get the 10.
I don't know. Let me see what the chat. They're all on the A's. Oh my goodness. They all love the A's today, though, against you.
Keep buying that so I can get that, White Sox game down.
Yeah, maybe. Look, I think Waldachuk actually was maybe supposed to be better than what we've seen. What the A's were expecting. Now, look, I don't know what the A's are ever expecting. We know that they have issues, but he has a ERA close to 6. It is close to 6 this year. He's 2-7. I don't know. It's not like the White Sox are doing anything either. Burley's on the White Sox run line here. Bionic's on the Sox. Law Dog, Big Balla. That is another pretty solid play right there, he says. All right. Mindy on the White Sox. I'll take the under last baseball game. The Reds and Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are $1.60. 9.5 under 20 here.
Yeah, this one I think it's going to be a little bit tough here. Kelly, he's done well historically versus the Reds. The Reds have to come off, playing, the Angels when Diamondbacks have had a little bit of rest. But I still just feel like I can't go ahead and trust this Diamondbacks team right now, especially their bullpen. That Reds bullpen has been pretty awesome, Ramon. 1.5 ERA here over the last couple weeks. I'm going to look to the Reds here and get a little bit of plus money today.
Okay, Reds here for Mindy against Merrill Kelly. Looks like the Arizona shuffled their pitching a little bit here to get to this situation. Look, they've won 7 of their last 8. They're back in form. They're one of those streaky teams. This price is pretty high to me. You said money line, Mindy, or run line?
Yeah, I'm taking money line on the Reds. What, plus 135, something like that?
They've won 5 of their last 7. The Reds are one of the best. This kind of snuck up on me, but the Reds are one of the best road teams in the majors. They've moved to 9 games over 500 on the road now. So that feels pretty good. Williamson, I don't know if he's anything special here. I mean, Merrill Kelly should be a lot, but I'm going to take the Reds with you. I'll stop goofing around here and take the Red. I think there's probably going to be some runs scored. I'm thinking some double digits here. I know the Reds have been really going under in quite a few games of late. Williams has gone under in 6 of his last 8 starts. But the Reds are playing well also. Let's see what these Rays says. Take the Rays. Chiquia's on the Reds. Rays on the Reds. Ray is on the Reds, not Red is on the Rays. Chiquia's on the Reds. Thomas also on the Reds money line. And Diamondbacks for Bionic. Solos here in Vegas. One more day. And let's see. Big Balla, Diamondbacks today. Jamar, Diamondbacks. All right, a little bit of split action here for the chat. And Mary Williams is here. Hello to Mary Williams. Appreciate having you.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
And she says, Bentley, it sounds like a offshore, so I'm not familiar with, but gave her even money for the Dodgers. Is that in game 2 where we were talking about the Dodgers being $1.25, or is that, or did they pay off if they pay off yesterday? I'm not sure what that is. Okay, but great to have you, Mary. TK, Diamondbacks team total over. Okay, Mindy, we got 3 or 4 plays, I think, in baseball. We got to look at this WNBA. 5?
5 baseball.
Whoa. 5 of 9?
Yeah. Rays, run line, Twins, money line, Dodgers under.
All right.
Number 2.
Well, I went with you today in a couple. I was, I'm a little flustered here on the technical end. Kind of just a couple of plays. Sometimes, look, Mindy, like I said, lined up some pretty juicy plays. I'm just going with you on a couple today because
all right,
flustered over here. All right, maybe we'll get something in the W and be.
Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here.
The Storm and the Fever can start us off here in this one. I don't know. The Fever is getting kind of up there. Feels like a little bit in this one. And I'm showing the Fever. Is it 3? I know it was 2.5, and then it went to 3. Right now it's 3, and it's going up 161.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the Storm. They play way better on the road than they do at home for some reason. The Storm are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games. Again, these are both are basically in the cellar, the worst teams out here. Fever have really struggled to put anything really together here. And I think, if you're looking for a team to ever come from behind, it's going to be this Storm team. I'm going to give them a little bit of an edge here. I'll take the Storm.
And I'm on the under. Of course, I'm on the under. In this one, I don't know. I'm worried that the Fever, the money's coming in on the Fever. I mean, Joe Square is not coming up there. Josephine Square, I don't know. Coming up there and betting the Fever necessarily, but the action looks like it's on the Fever. So that worries me as a market reader. That worries me. look, you know the WNBA well, but it's tough when a team that's lost 20 of their last 23 games and the line's moving in their direction. So, I'll take the under in this one. 8 of the last 9 meetings between these two teams have gone under. Seattle's gone under in 8 of their last 11. Mindy will take Seattle, and I do think that is the bargain side here in this one because, this game could have been closer to a pick 'em. I don't know. The chat might have a little action here in this one. As we get close to the end of the regular season here. Thomas Lewis has the under. Jamar's on the Storm. Baller says Fever and under. So I'll take the under. Mindy's on the Storm. Next up is, at the same time, Liberty going up against the Sun. Liberty are up to a 6-point favorite here on the road against the Sun. Do I need to check the injury report, or are we that enamored at this point with the Liberty? I've even seen the top Mindy. Oh, the power rankings have changed. The Liberty are number 1. Please. Okay, they're great. I'm still favoring the Aces to win it all, but okay, good for the Liberty here. But they're up to 6. This total's going up.
Well, I feel like the Sun is a team that's really been struggling lately. I don't know why. I mean, they have the talent to go ahead and get this done, but I don't know if they're just playing down to their competition, what it is right now, but I'm going to go ahead and be on the Liberty today. They are a really good road team. Again, they score 5% more of their points on the road than they do at home. Liberty 4-1 against the spread the last 5 road games, 6-1 in their last 7. The Liberty are not the caliber of team like the Aces. I totally agree with that. But I do think Liberty stands in second place over the Sun, and it might be that way here again tonight after this one's played.
Okay. All right. I guess let's see what the chat has to say. Josh likes the Sun on the money line. Thomas likes the over. Yeah, the Liberty, it's a look. They're going off right now. And Big Baller, Liberty -6, but maybe just a money line. Just make sure you win. Takia on the Liberty. You guys are liking, well, like I said, Josh liked the Sun. Big Baller likes over 164. I like the under. I'm strong on the under. Sorry, Big Baller.
I like the under too.
Look, I get it because the Liberty, they're playing well. They look good offensively too. No doubt about it. And but right now, New York Liberty has gone under, despite how great they've been, right? They've gone under in 8 of their last 9 games, including 6 of their last 7 on the road. It's Connecticut that's been going over. But the last 7 of the last 10 meetings between the two has gone under. I don't know if Omran is here. Omran A is here. Nice to see Omran, and pleasure to have you. I don't know if he's trolling us, though, wanting to know how do we feel about the Oakland game.
Must miss.
Just kidding, Omran. If you like that game, we previewed it. You can scroll back and we talked about the game. I liked the under, Mindy liked the White Sox, but that is cute that you can say that. Okay, so Mindy, take the Liberty. The Sun just falling apart. Am I missing something here? Maybe I should. I said I was going to check the injury report. It doesn't look like there's anything to, stand out here. No, nothing. Did want to check one thing. A note came in on a baseball lineup. Let me see if I have something here on the game. Okay, no, the lineups come out for the Yankees, and just Jake Bauers is not in the lineup today, so looks like Judge is in the lineup. Okay, get to this WNBA action here, Aces and the Sky. And Mindy, Ace, look, okay, the Aces are expected to win it all. I just said it. Maybe you guys like the Liberty, whatever. Those two teams are the best. But, man, they're still paying such a high premium. I mean, maybe you'll be on the Aces here, but whoo, these lines are totally jacked. I feel like.
Yeah. It's always tough. I hate big spreads, right? Like I do. The Aces, though, haven't been beating teams by these spreads. They're, losing to the Sky by 14.5 points here. I mean, not losing to them, but I mean, the Sky just put up 102 against the Storm. I think they can stay with. Let's just say that. I'm going to go ahead and take the Sky on the points. I feel like I don't like this game again.
You don't like this game? You don't like this game?
I don't like it. I hate these big giant spreads and this Aces team that sometimes they put up as much as an NBA team.
Yeah, well, Chicago's not covering very often either. It just feels like it. The line's gone a little bit. It does feel like it's gone a little bit too high. And it might want to get on the Sky. Oh, man, Chicago's failed in 5 of their last 6 against the number. Aces have failed 4 of their last 6 on the road laying points. All right, I'll take the over in this one with the Aces. Yeah, one thing about when we can't get a premium, it seems like we do sweep sometimes. Whether you like the game or not, you're relying on your numbers and your handicapping minds. All right, let's try to see. Maybe we get a WNBA here with the Lynx. The Wings, here's another one. The Wings are playing great, no doubt. I mean, I love what they're doing, but 7.5. This one's gone pretty high. Total's down to 167.5.
Yeah, didn't the Lynx just beat the Wings on Tuesday? Oh man, Collier had 29 points in that one on 11-16 shooting. Right. I mean, she's going to have that kind of good performance here again. My numbers have the Wings winning this one by 4, so I'm going to take the Lynx. They are 5-1 their last 6 road games here as well. Taking the Lynx.
I'm with you. I'll take the Lynx. Not just because we need a play. I like the Lynx at 7.5. Come on. I've got to take the Lynx here in this one. The line is just too high. Minnesota, they've won 7 of their last 10 on the road. They're the team you want, right? The team that plays well on the road. They've covered 7 of their last 10. They've covered 5 of their last 6 on the road. So I'll take them with you here in this one, Mindy. Lot pointing to the over here. I'm not sold on it, but total's gone over in 5 straight for Dallas. Minnesota's gone over in 4 of their last 5, and the overs come in 5 of the last 6 meetings between the two. I'll take the Lynx with you. We're on the Lynx. That's our one play in the WNBA. Thanks, everybody. Let's show the chat. Percent better stop by.
Hello.
Yeah. Did I skip the Aces game, you guys, with your comment? I'll just show them, even if it messes up the videos. I'm sorry. Over in the Sky. I might have skipped it. Love Thomas's sayings. Well, I'd like to watch a game with Thomas. Watch several games at once with Thomas. Okay. And percent better had that under as we did last night. Thank you, Big Baller, for great comments. Appreciate you. I appreciate all your comments today. You're a great contributor joining with our community. And Tony, thank you. Yeah, I like this league, and I think you could say that the play every year to me gets better. I think it's a very high level. It is the best women. I do think it's the best women's league in the world. Okay, Mindy, get those plays here. Rays run line, Twins money line, Dodgers under. Game 2, and also see there. Cubs money line, Reds money line. WNBA, Lynx plus 7.5. All right. Head on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Mindy and I are going to get our premium picks up. We got to get them up. There's day games. So check us out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all premium pick packages. I check it several times a day to see how many I've sold. I got to be honest, especially when I'm hot. So take a look at the handicapper leaderboards and see who's hot. Look, when you got Morning's team and me up there, that means Mindy's clicking as well. So consider getting us into 2-for-1 capper promotion.
There you go, 2-for-1 capper.
Thank everyone again who buys our Morning's team packages. Even you get the plays for free right here. Enough of you do get those. I think that means you can't join us every day and you still want the picks because they're winning. So thank you. All right. Check out multi-game packs today from the crew. Ben Ruhala has a 3-pack. I'm not saying they're all dogs, but just buy the package. I mean, the guy's up there on the leaderboard every day with his underdogs, it feels like. Pick ticker, get all of our bets. Look, if you're in a hurry, you don't know what game's coming on, you just go to the pick ticker right there. You didn't handicap, you need a play, you trust us, go to the pick ticker, get your play right there. They're always credit and profit guaranteed. So if you don't win, get your money back from, your credits back to your account so you can use them on another capper or the same capper, whatever. Don't forget our best bets and $15 picks, introductory offers from the gang. Tony's got one today, and so does Hollywood Sam. And Mindy and I are going to get ours going. Thank you so much. We're back tomorrow with more Morning's team. Oh, Mindy, if I can, let me just pop a few pieces of information here today. And because Takia said, NFL, Ramon, come on. I need Takia like as the producer in my ear.
Right.
Nathan's coming out. Okay, let me at least just show them. I think I do have picks, actually. Let me give these out. In the NFL. I'm not hitting the premiums really too hard this season. I think I will have some in the next day or two. I don't think so today looking at it. Okay, Pittsburgh and Atlanta in this one. Maybe the lines change. I want to get out of here. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, 4.5. Total 39. I've got the over in this one. Actually, I know it violates my rule of 38, but I'm going over with the Steelers and the Falcons. Maybe the lines get a little too high. I'll go over 39. Other game today is the Colts and the Eagles. Colts took some steam here. They're up to a 4.5-point favorite. Maybe the Eagles have kind of said, hey, we're done. We're ready. Everything's in place. We're not. But I don't know. I think the Colts, they have a lot of things to work on. I don't think they're good enough maybe to carry the day here. I'm going to go under in this one. Give me under 38. In the CFL, we've got the Alouettes and the Blue Bombers. And, well, the money's coming in pretty heavy on Winnipeg. And even though Montreal is the league's, probably their number 3 team, this is a big game because Montreal is a pretty good team from the East. I'm going to take Winnipeg to crush here. I think Winnipeg wins it probably by double digits, and they put some points on the board. That's a look at those. Oh, I got another. I don't have a graphic for this. Okay, but by the time we get on the air tomorrow, I'm going to flash the plays up here from our crew here. But tomorrow, the FIBA World Cup. This is not the World Championships. This is not the Olympics. This is the World Cup. It's probably like the 3rd biggest international tournament. So, a lot of greats, a lot of star players there. Some aren't. But my play here, I have it. It's take Montenegro over Mexico. Mindy,
all right.
Take Montenegro minus 9.5 over Mexico in the FIFA World Cup of basketball. And those games go off kind of in the middle of the night. I don't know. It's not soccer world. Probably not going to pull too many all-nighters for this tournament. But maybe for my pick here on the air, go with Montenegro today against Mexico. Anything else I have on there? I'll be coming up in the Discord. I don't think we're covering this tournament in with Tony'sPicks.com on the inner working. Seems like we're just sticking to mostly the major sports now at the website. So, all right. Thanks a lot, everybody. Great job. Great show. We'll catch you tomorrow for more picks. For Mindy Hahne, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.